All right, we're gonna do another walkthrough on these townhomes, and I'll send you. My last one, they weren't quite done yet, so some construction stuff inside going on. This exterior wasn't quite done yet, color-wise, and I'm gonna go do a walkthrough. And this one I'm gonna do a little bit slower, anyways. I get torn because I want to do a long, thorough walkthrough, but then it's like a long video, maybe 15 minutes long. So I did a shorter one, but then with the shorter one, there's things that I missed, or I just didn't have time to talk about. And I want to go into some of the fine details, the quality features of these things. So now, obviously, these are, it's a finished garage, as you can see in this one. This one, actually, the epoxy floor has been put in. One thing I'll show you on this right here real quick too is most of the time when the garage is poured, this pour line comes out to the edge of this. And so when you epoxy it, you have some weird, the epoxy sticks out, which looks funny, or the epoxy doesn't end in a seam. They actually pour these floors a certain way so that the epoxy line ends underneath the garage door. And so it's just a small little touch, but it looks a lot nicer. So all their concrete, right now it's kind of dirty, obviously. This is still kind of drying as well. You can see some moisture coming up. And this will all go away, but I like they have these nice crisp lines. They don't have these big, the big kind of rounded edges. So it looks really high end, or, it just looks really high end. The back porches too, looks really nice. It's an acrylic coating over this stucco, so the color lasts a lot longer. That wood, it's a tile, and so it's gonna be very long lasting as well compared to other methods, right? On their T&G softening, then they also finish it. It's pine, they put some color, and they also do a clear coat over it. So it'll wear, even though they don't want to get wet, it wears a lot better. Having them finished, a lot of builders actually don't finish them, they keep them raw. And I like that they actually do finish these. So coming into the front door, this is a custom door. Now they actually, full transparency, the guy who built these doors, he actually made them the wrong size. On these first 5, and so they're actually supposed to be 4 inches wider. So right now it's a full width. It's like, I think, a 32-inch wide door. It's supposed to be a 36-inch wide door. So that, and all the ones that are available still, it will actually have wider doors, which will look even nicer. But these custom doors, they're you can see on the side right here, they're about an 1/8 inch thick of steel filled with foam, and so it's super solid. Obviously it's dirty, right? But we'll get it cleaned up. But powder coated steel. This door probably weighs like 250, maybe 300 pounds. So when you push it open, you can feel the weight of it, and it just feels super high quality. And it matters for 3 reasons. One, it's just an awesome door anyways, but people's first experience coming into the Airbnb is the front door. And when they feel this really nice, solid, custom door, they kind of ooh, whoa, this is a nice door. It glides super smooth too, but it just feels different. And it kind of in my opinion, it almost is gonna give them a reverence for the place. You know what I mean? And kind of slow them down to realize what they're walking into. So there's tile throughout this entire, the whole thing is tile everywhere, right? Which is awesome. It's a lot more durable. It's beautiful. It's, especially for an Airbnb where there's a lot of traffic coming through, durability is key. So here's this, the garage. You can tell it's a fresh coat of epoxy, so I won't walk out there. But do some touch-up stuff there from the install. But you can see it's a finished garage, so beautiful, ceiling texturing, got the can lights in there. It's an 8-inch tile baseboard, so it's easy just to wash these out and stuff like that, very durable. Right here, there's a 50 amp circuit to plug in the EV charger into, which is nice. So you have this little kind of custom in the front here. You have a little kind of hole tree built in for shoes and cubbies and that kind of thing. 3 centimeter granite everywhere. And this granite matches throughout the entire house. It's not just in the kitchen and everything. But one thing we are thinking about is doing actually. It's going to be doing quartz in the next ones. Granite's actually a better stone than quartz is, but people do expect quartz because that has the marketing of that high end, and it is a good stone as well, but granite is a little bit more durable actually than quartz is. So this one is built with granite, but we might do quartz in the new ones, you know, in the subsequent builds, but looks good though. All the cabinetry and everything, it's all this high quality. Everything is soft close. All the cabinets, they're dovetail joints and things, solid wood boxes, soft close as well. So it'll be an oven and a microwave that are built in right there, and the, you know, kind of custom hood right there. You know, kind of nice lights everywhere, can lights everywhere, and kind of unique fixtures and things. So it's a nice little view right there, isn't it? We might not do the lights on all the shelves in the next ones. We might just do one up in here to kind of hit all of them, you know. But that's kind of to be determined. But 60-inch fireplace insert right there. It's an electric fireplace. Those shelves will be painted black as well to tie into that. So coming over to the pantry, there's a backsplash in there and like an appliance shelf for going with coffee makers, toasters, air fryers, blenders, whatever. They can just stay set up, which is easier to use. And it's just kind of convenient as well while we sell the shelf space for food and things like that. So, but yeah, dishwasher right there. Now these doors in the back, let me show you these things. The end units have this door. The inner units have 2 windows, and then a door it's about that big is one of those panes. Now these are thermally broken aluminum frames, which is the best you can buy. They're double paned tempered glass. They're all low E 366 rating, which is higher than typical. It's like a 270 or a 360 or 360, which is a lot better. Each of these panels probably weighs around like 200 pounds. It's a very solid door. And but it slides very easily for how heavy it is. Just really high quality doors. So just to give an idea of build quality, this door right here was $8,000, was like the builder's cost on it. That's what he bought it for. You know, and you can buy these doors for a couple grand that are a lot cheaper. This is an $8,000 builder's cost door. So he really wanted to put in some really nice durable things. So this right here is a back patio coming in. This is some footings for a hot tub that'll go in there. And so it's gonna be a little bit stronger part of the foundation to support that hot tub and things. They'll all be connected through a side gate, so you can actually rent multiple units or own multiple units as well. And they can connect it through the side gates for a bigger space and things. And there'll be some pergolas over here. It actually will feel very private. There'll be some pergolas, some just different stuff just to make them, it'd be a super luxurious, elegant backyard. It'll feel like an extension of the living space basically. So, but yeah, these are nice. The raised ceilings here. Let's go ahead and go upstairs. Well, actually, I'll show you this real quick. This is a half bath. Mirror's not in yet, but just kind of basic little half bath right there. And the upstairs bathrooms are super nice. Now the tile does change on the stairs. This is like it's a structural paver. It's very like slip resistant. So it's a different kind of stone just for extra, just to make sure no one's falling on stairs or anything like that. So it looks good too, having it be kind of two-toned. I think it looks nice. So this right here, you have the loft designed to put some TVs on the walls right there. Tray ceiling as well. Also has the lights on it. It's just rather a skylight. But yeah, good size little loft area just for some games, some additional TVs and stuff like that. And you have a master suite, a bunk room, and then another master. So let's go ahead and go first to this bunk room. Right here on the way, I'll show you there's a washer and dryer. Now there will be on-site facilities as well. And so with a bunch of laundry machines, so that for turnover, it's a lot faster. Like these aren't washing all the bedding for the entire house. This is just like wash some of the stuff for your guests to use. But there's a facility where we can just bring the sheets and stuff to in the bedding too to wash it all really, really fast. So real quick, I'll point out, even upstairs, they're 8-foot tall doors. And so we didn't, you know, sometimes builders will skimp and just do the bottom level. Everything's 8 foot all throughout. So now in here we have here's the bunk room. Got some 4 built-in bunk beds. Ladders are about to get put in, as you can see. But people love these built-in bunk beds. It just kind of feels like more high-end. It feels a lot more fun. Each one has a little cubbies you can see. So with some chargers, some places to charge phones and things. So this way, you know, you can sleep 8 people in this room, but it's also like fun, you know. So looking out here at this window, you can kind of just see some of the quality. Just a really high quality window. Even the screen is like not a typical screen. So, you know, kids aren't going to damage it or whatever, which is nice. So. Also, again, tempered glass, dual pane tempered glass window right there. And these are it's like a brown. It's not a black. It's like a really dark brown color, just so you know. Coming into this other master suite, this is like a smaller master. It's still large. It's a good sized room. It's probably like maybe 12 feet by 13 feet, I think, is what I would say. This is some dirt on the wall. It's not paint. It's they'll come wash that. Railings are getting put in. You can see they actually put some holes in there for fitting. It's a powder coated steel railing right here. And this is underneath this balcony. This is a floating paver system. Sorry if it's dirt. It's under construction still. There's like a 3mm TPO underneath it. It's all heat welded. They test it for leakage and everything like that. And then they put these floating pavers over it. So if down the line there is going to be some maintenance required, these can just kind of pop up easily to repair the leak, right? They're not like grouted down where it's really hard to then go in and fix anything. Plus they can expand and contract with the heat, which is actually really key for longevity as well. So, but yeah, you have a balcony. You have a balcony. You can kind of see this tile right here. Looks really good. Nice fit and finish to it. So this right here is home of the rec center and the park. This will be in phase 2, but it's a 90,000 square foot, 3-level building. That's the city park right there. It'll be like a bunch of pickleball courts on the bottom, probably 12 pickleball courts on the bottom level, which will be like recessed in the ground quite a bit. So it won't be super, super tall. And like a weight room, yoga studio, probably a jiu-jitsu gym possibly. They'll have like probably some axe throwing, different, you know, maybe some escape rooms or just some different kind of fun things as well, as like people can come and put like in salons or boutiques or whatever. So on the top level be like a restaurant, outdoor dancing floor, you know, live music stage, all that kind of thing. So it'll be a really cool rec center, and it'll bring in a lot of people as well. So, and then right over here, here's the master bathroom on this one. So nice herringbone pattern. This is the cast iron with enamel, with a porcelain enamel tub. It's not like the plastic one. So it's a metal tub, super durable, cleans really well. Same thing, the 3 centimeter granite, as well as like the nice cabinets with the soft close everywhere. Mirror is not in yet, as you can see, but now here's the other bathroom up here. So again, 8-foot doors, kind of similar setup in here. This has a full walk-in shower though. Got the 2-tone tile, herringbone in the center. They actually have kind of lined up the tile work, as you can see. And so it looks really nice. It's kind of just a nice touch within that little cove right there. And this will just be a big thing of Euro glass. That's a skylight right there. So, and yeah, very nice bathroom. And then looking into this master, this is a 13 by 17 room. Also recessed ceiling. We'll have has the light perimeter lighting up there and everything too. So this is a huge room. This you could put a king size bed in and have a sitting area, no problem. Also a balcony back here. And then look at this master bathroom. So this master bathroom is has a huge soaker tub in here. Looks really nice. Obviously double vanity in this one. Now one thing that's really cool about this is that this whole floor right here slopes to that drain. So if your kids are here, you have kids over and they're splashing in the tub, the water just drains this way and it won't drain out here onto the floor. So got the double shower heads. There'll be some glass wall comes out halfway, L's over right about here. So yeah, super nice. Just yeah, super beautiful shower area. Feels very large, very luxurious. One thing I'll say too is, if you notice here, the baseboards are tile. And over here as well, you have tile baseboards. And in the other bathrooms, it was similar. I didn't point it out, but they have tile everywhere near the water. There's tile. So just in case something ever happens, but yeah, this is a nice little soaker tub right here. And then you have your water closet there, a walk-in closet in this master. And then that's pretty much the master. There's right here, hookups up here for TV as well in this master. And obviously a spot right here for like a dresser to go and things. Right here on this balcony. Yeah, it's a nice door. I love these doors. And these are in all the units, these doors are. Only like the downstairs level changes to a single door versus a slider door. So, see here about this softening up here. Nice little overhang on these units. So these are be finished up super nicely. There'll be like a 6-foot concrete, like a cinder block wall, like a nice cinder block between all the units. And then there'll be side gates that slide to connect all the backyards. So we have some people that are actually buying entire rows of townhomes, so they can market it to sleep up to 70 people. And obviously you could sleep a bit more too, because it sleeps 12 people in beds, but you could put like sleeper sofas in the master or in the game room, and you could increase occupancy that way as well. But you could sleep up to 60 to 70 people pretty easily in an entire row, which would give lots of appeal. And so yeah, the backyards can connect all the units together. Also makes it easier for people coming through to do, just to blow out the patios and do any hot tub maintenance for people and that kind of thing. So, but it'd be a nice concrete wall come in between them all. So, and they'll be actually pretty kind of that nice little kind of intimate little backyards. They'll have a really high-end kind of resort feel to them. So I'll show you guys those as they're getting built. You'll like them. So, and right over here is where the clubhouse is going to be in the water park. I'm going to walk over here right now for the second video that I'll send you guys a separate link to show you guys these amenities as well. Okay, one more quick interjection before we go look at the clubhouse and the water park is I want to show you guys a few things about build quality with these. Most new builds, they use a plywood beam referred to as TJI, truss joist integration, and they're about usually 12 inches tall, just a piece of plywood that's vertical with some kind of 1.5 by 2 inch kind of cords that are of wood laminate that goes on the top and bottom to add some strength to it. And they're very cheap. They can be really long and flat, which is great. And they project sound really, really well, which is bad, right? So we have these actual open web trusses. There's about 2 feet of interstitial space there that's full of insulation, as I'll show you right now from a unit that's had that put in already. And then it just makes it so much quieter. So when you have the tile above it, and then you have this open web truss system full of soundproofing insulation, when people are upstairs walking around, you don't hear it hardly at all. Just walking, you don't hear it at all. Even if they're thumping and things, it's so quiet. And so we put them in because these are Airbnbs. It'd be a lot of people in here having a good time. And part of having a good time means that it's quiet when you want it to be quiet, right? And you can talk down here on the main level, making dinner while the kids are upstairs playing and dancing or whatever, and it's going to be quiet and peaceful. So I really I'm kind of a nerd with build quality stuff, and I just love seeing this level of quality. So this is the firewall. It does a good job actually to soundproof things. He puts a little gap in here. This sound doesn't transfer to this. If this is all touching, a knocking might transfer through the wall, but we have this gap right here full of insulation. Even if you're knocking on the wall, Like they won't even hear that at all. So it's, you know, a nice touch right there as well. I also want to show you guys this, these things real quick. So this is the stair. This is the stairs, and this is like 1.25 inch, maybe 1.5 inch thick plywood as the stair topper. Usually, what I've commonly seen is people will use it's usually 5/8 plywood on the front side, and then 3/4, maybe 1 inch on the top. This is 3/4, and this is probably, I think, 1.25 inch if I were to guess, and maybe 1 3/8 even. But it's so solid. I don't know if you could hear walking through the other video, but I mean, there's no echoing on the stairs. They're just very solid steps, which make it quieter to walk on, make it super firm underfoot, and overall, it just makes it feel a lot nicer, you know. And so, such a nice, you know, difference in quality and in construction. So, okay, now we're going over there to that framing.